Oh, and magic on the river. Wow, can Cheryl Baker actually going to be losing a pot? Amazing.
Great news for Michaela. She has tried so hard here tonight. I think she's finally going to win a pot.
Here's where you make another one of those suspicious bets. Try to make them pay off with some terrible little pair or something.
She's all in.
Oh, no, I don't like it all in. This is the one time.
No.
Every other time, no.
Oh, well done.
Has Cheryl Baker's reign of terror ended, finally?
I tell you, the worm could have turned. Nice little side bank there for Michaela.
When you're sitting at an all-women table, it's much more competitive because everybody's trying to come out as the captain, as the big one. Whereas at least when you're with men, it's a little bit more mixed up. So it is quite competitive, and I think everybody's kind of looking at everybody else to see how they're faring and what they're doing, and it's quite nerve-wracking. Doing snooker, we've obviously got to keep a relatively straight face and not show a lot of emotion most of the time. So from that point of view, you know, my poker face I think is quite good. But I haven't looked at myself, so whether my eyes are you know, twinkling or my ears are going, I've got no idea, but I like to think I've got a good poker face.
Welcome back to the action. Blinds of 3 and 6,000, but it is sort of those waning moments of the third level, and believe me, aside from Cheryl Baker, the ladies will be very conscious that the rising blinds are imminent. Hello.
Here.
This is
Cool.
just in the nicotine here.
Cool.
And
just limped with the ace-king, Natalie.
I'm not for sure.
15.
Oh, look at this aggression. Naked aggression.
Who, is it from Michaela?
Michaela Tabb.
She saw the money out there and decided to just go for it, huh?
Well, I think she thought she smelt something dead, but unfortunately, looks like she's run into a couple of hands here that might give some action.
Well, I've got a ball to go to, so...
That's the psychology that's going to have you win all day.
That's exactly the psychology that will have you... Yeah.
Cool.
I don't mind that call by Cheryl Baker. Oh my gosh, Natalie Dormer's saying aye, aye, aye. This is the perfect chance to push all in right here. See 5 cards that way too.
Oh, let's go, buddies.
This pot is big. Michaela's thinking, what did I do? What did I start?
She's wishing she didn't open up this can of worms so far. But, well, you know, the flop can make things all right too. Oh, and looky here. Wow. Cheryl Baker flopping top 2. And Michaela Tabb, flush draw. Dormer with a gut shot straight draw and overcards. The pot's already huge. 69,000 already in the middle.
Michaela's checked that.
I don't like that at all.
She may have checked that to go all in, to try and check raise all in. You know what I mean? I mean, she may be just thinking about getting her chips in first, Robert.
Yeah, but you know, when I'm going to draw like that, I prefer to be the one pushing.
Okay, 40,000.
Wow, that's a big bet. But Cheryl knows she's got a big hand here. And I've got news for you. This is not an automatic call for Michaela now, is it?
No, not at all. You know, this is actually a really tough spot for her. And look at here. Natalie Dormer considering her options.
Okay, all in.
All in? Wow.
I don't know. I kind of like it, actually. I mean, I think it's gutsy. You know, I think, you know, she says, look at all that money out there.
Oh, and look what this has allowed Michaela Tabb to dodge lightning. She folds the flush draw.
Call you.
And Cheryl Baker, of course, with top 2 is going to see Natalie Dormer.
Well, it's a different philosophy, isn't it? Michaela's just thinking about surviving, and which is very valid, and Natalie's just thinking about winning a big pot, which is,
14,000.
you know.
Yeah, I think the proper play, though, would have been pushing pre-flop. Yeah. I mean, she had a chance to win it, take down the pot right there. She slow played her hand to where now she's going to have to get lucky to stay in the tournament.
And not just a little lucky. It's a big ask. Cheryl Baker about to take a massive pot in less than 10 peels.
Yep, or ace, king. She has a few other outs, but Dormer definitely looking in trouble here.
You get the 10, but if she gets a queen or a jack when you asked.
Yeah, Ost is right.
Oh! Yeah, you know,
No, you're
that's
still
a middle-of-the-road
ahead,
card,
but if
because
she gets
now
a
it gives
diamond,
Cheryl
then you're
Baker a
flush.
flush draw. But this actually
But
opens
time
up
to
Dormer
do it
to
for
catch
you
an
or
ace or a
another
king.
ace.
The king can't be the king of diamonds,
Jesse,
though.
move over.
Or a king.
Or a 10 that's not a diamond.
Yeah, she's got more outs than
What
she
is it?
had.
Oh, looky there! Bam!
Oh! I could still be going
That happens to me.
That's a hat!
That's a
hat!
On
It's
the
a big
river.
pot for Natalie.
And just like that,
Fantastic.
Natalie right back in the middle of this.
Oh, that's a hello, new chip leader.
Hasn't been lost on Michaela Tab that she would have made the nut flush on the turn.
Oh, you know, I think that she realizes that too. She looked like she couldn't hardly swallow a bowl of okra.
You know, you must do and dare. He who does and dares, and Natalie Dormer did. 10 on the river made her the straight there.
Sure did. What a great river card for her. I guess she is a strong swimmer after all.
I know. It's horrible.
They're bemoaning the largeness of the blinds right now. My gosh, look at this. Emma Kennedy waking up with another hand, 2 8s.
Cool.
Whoa, Natalie Dormer. Both of the players just calling 2 8s, 2 9s.
Well, I mean, Emma Kennedy had raised 2 pots in a row and been re-raised both times. You think she just thought, you know, hold on a second. Let's slow it
Reevaluate.
down, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely what happened there. She got a little timid after getting re-raised 2 times in a row, and actually correctly so, because Natalie Dormer has her dominated right now.
Yeah, we're 4 away here for the flop, and it is 40K in the kitty. And look at
boy,
that.
looky here. Now this actually could produce some strained results. Michaela Tab once again on a flush draw.
I feel really bad for Michaela
Eight-
Tab.
eight.
She hasn't exactly gotten the best cards tonight. She could be out.
She has, and looky here.
Can I put
The
10
one
in?
person that didn't connect with this flop is betting.
10? Yeah.
Kennedy, though, in the meantime, with a full house. I suspect a flat call here for sure. Surely she won't raise and give up the roux. Nope, she didn't. She flat called. This is a tough spot for Natalie Dormer, too. With 2 9s here, tough spot.
Well, I don't see how she can let it go.
You know, the way she's playing kind of tightish, I think she actually may lay this down. But if I were her, I'd probably at least call this bet to see what happens on the turn. But she has been playing pretty tight.
Little does she know that Emma Kennedy is sitting there with, like,
And looky there makes the correct laydown, which, I mean, you know, we obviously can see their hands.
you know what? That was a class pass by Michaela Tab.
Absolutely.
Pair on the board, not going for the flush. I mean, if it comes a spade here, she could have been out. I don't know how she's still in this tournament.
And looky there, a spade on the turn. Now Michaela Tab had to think maybe. Oh, look, check, check. Oh, all trappers don't wear fur again, Emma Baker.
Michaela's thinking, oh my gosh, how could I fold? But you know what? She has just saved herself extinction.
She sure has.
How much have I got? Do you want me to go all in?
Yeah.
You want me to?
Well, I'm going to put you all in, so.
All right, go on then.
How much have you got?
How much is here?
Yeah, if you just say all in and then we'll count.
Okay, we'll all in then.
Okay, all in.
And looky here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, with
Oh, cool.
bottom pair,
calling.
Cheryl
She-
Baker's calling.
She thinks Kennedy's bluffing.
She does. She does.
And
And she's going to find out otherwise here real soon.
She's going to be out.
Actually, I'm being really stupid, but it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean,
You
it's
count
going to
it.
matter because you're not going to be in this tournament anymore.
No,
Emma
it's fine.
Kennedy has but to show now, and Cheryl Baker, I mean, what a performance she has put on tonight. She was destroying this table early on, but
I've done a very foolish thing.
No, you haven't.
No, I truly
I've
have.
been really mean.
No, I've been foolish.
I've been mean. I've been as mean as hell.
Have you?
Uh-oh.
You got a pair of aces.
I've got worse than that.
You got 3 aces.
I've got worse than that.
God, she's got
Oh,
pocket jacks. She's got pocket
you've got 2 jacks.
No, I haven't got pocket jacks. But I have got a full house.
The moment of truth.
No, I tell you what I've got. Do you want to see what I've got?
Yeah.
It's a really good hand, but it's not quite enough. It's a pair of 2s.
Aww.
And I always say deuces
Well,
seldom
no,
loses.
in
I've
normal
done this. I've done this
circumstances. Not true.
online where I've gone too far and been too